Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in into this new episode of this new podcast that I'm gonna start. This week been a little tough, kind of hard week for me, mentally, not physically, nothing else. Just mental stuff, mental state of mind. That's the scariest part of everything when it's mental. You can deal with physical, you can deal with other things, but when it comes to mental state of mind, it kind of gets to you. It ruins your day, it ruins everything. You can't sleep. Problems? Not that I know. That's the scary part. It's just something in the back of my mind, some sort of fear on something of the unknown. We deal with a lot of things as men. Let's be better men. Let's become better ourselves. Let's be everything. But I feel fear makes every man tremble in different ways because every man has different fears that for other men are nothing. They mean nothing, and there will be nothing. But other men, they haven't dealt with it. That's the hardest part to understand. You know, is it normal? I guess we have to go through certain days that aren't good so you can learn how to handle your stress, how to manage, how to change your mindset, how to become better, how to become a man in the sense of taking care of your own stuff. Nobody really cares, nobody will help you. It's just you against you. That's pretty much it. You can talk to other people, you can talk to your friends, you can share. Will they help you? Well, they're all gonna help you as much as they can, but at the end of the day, you have to make your decisions. Um, fear. It's really a word that when you think about fear, uh, it has different meanings in different areas of life. People got the fear of death. People got the fear of getting their car repo. So fear comes in different levels, different meanings, different everything. I think uncertainty is one of those. What's gonna happen? How do you gonna handle these things? What can happen in this situation? And it makes you think, overthink, and then you go from there into the rabbit hole. And that's one problem. I think fear was put here to put us down. Why be afraid? We're not living actually, if you think about it, right? And I wanted to talk about it in this. How can you be afraid if we're not living? Really, it's 2023. Are we really living, enjoying our lives? No. All we do is work, worry about meaningless stuff, worry about when you're gonna get paid so you can go buy something that you really don't need, that doesn't mean anything, that it's gonna actually not help you at the end of the day. Um, so that's my thing, and I've been thinking, I've just been like, why did I feel this way? There shouldn't be any reason why to fear. Life is just tremendously amazing. Why? And for some people, are gonna be like, oh, this is something. Oh, you shouldn't be talking about. So man, you shouldn't feel fear. Like I said, it's different kinds of fears, and mostly it's uncertainty. Do you have to really put a name on it? It's just maybe just been stressing about something. Maybe what if you don't get the promotion you want? What if you don't get this? There's no point of worrying. Just do it. Fear is what stops us from going to the next level. Fear is what stops us from pushing harder. Fear is what stops us from even trying. The fear that you care too much, take it out. Take it, dump it into the garbage. I can tell you that because um, that's looking back. That's the worst thing I ever thought about was having fears that just put a stop to the great things you can do, the great things you can accomplish. Fear of what? Fear of life is just a journey, and you're gonna have to take action and make choices, and whatever comes around is gonna either be good or bad in the sense of how comfortable you're gonna feel if you do something that is gonna have bad consequences. You're gonna have to deal with it. But that's the problem. We are being taught not to take action because of the consequences. And at the end of the day, there's consequences that are meaningless. Fear of shame. Why? What's the point of having such a fear? I can get destroying the internet so right now, and it's fine to me. It doesn't really bother me. It did it used to, yeah, of course. But that's the thing. You gotta change. You gotta evolve. Not everybody's the same. People got fear of going to have a conversation to others, and to me, that's something I don't understand. That's the most beautiful thing. Is like going to a place, saying hi, hello, meeting people, creating some sort of connection, networking, whatever you want to call it. It's just what you learn from people is the most valuable thing. You have a conversation, you listen, and then what happens, you know? But overall, it's really scary that they're teaching us to be afraid of everything, even of our own potential and our own mind. Our mind holds so much. I've been reading books, trying to change my mindset this week, and it's just crazy what I found. Sometimes you gotta go to the dark places to find better lighting, if you know what I mean. Books out there can change your whole life. And this book by Napoleon Hill, Outwitting the Devil. I didn't read on my own. Actually, it was suggested by Bedros Keuilian. His show is amazing. That guy, he got some sort of motivation, so you can change your life around too. He talks about that. I'm gonna just tell you what I really got from it. The devil feeds on your fear. The devil is happy when you're afraid. The devil is happy when you are certain, when you don't have a purpose. The devil just wants you to fall down. The devil uses everything they can to have you being afraid. Even the fear of going to hell is part of his power. And that book was such a great, amazing book. Makes me feel some kind of way because through my years growing up, I was um, educated in a different mindset, right? About my family, have fear of this, fear of failure. What if you don't get it? What if that job doesn't is not for you? What if you can't make it? And those fears make you into a fearful person that at the end of the day is gonna have a harder time living the life they want. Why be afraid? Why? There's nothing to be afraid. There's nothing that can stop you if you want it bad enough, really. And that's what I'm going for. That's what I'm aiming for. That's what I need. We got such information in this day and age to make you into a machine of knowledge, into a weapon of success, into a dreamer that can make everything become so true. And what are we doing? Feeding on fear from what we find in the internet, Instagram, the news, blah 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 blah. Right? And what we do with our time is just scroll through Instagram looking for the things that are our desires, the things that we think we can have someday without working, the things that we think we can have without putting work. This is easy is never gonna be easy. That's the thing. That's real life. If easy was easy as we wish it, everybody will make it, but only the freaking toughest people in the world make it. Why? Because that's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way the world, the universe resonates. I believe in so many things now that I didn't. That the power of the universe is within you. Because in the Bible it says you're the image of God, right? I think people misunderstand that it's just this body, the face, the skeleton, this and that. I think what it means is that we are made from the dust of the stars, that we are part of the universe. That's what it means, that we are the universe and God is all around us, so we're part of it and we can accomplish any single thing we put in our minds to and our hearts. And that's the hardest part, right? Because your mind sometimes is in one place and your heart is in another. You have to make it into one. I was reading something about it. There's ways to do it, how bad you want it. The fears is what stops you. Fear of what people are gonna say. Do they pay your bills? Do they do anything for you? No, they don't. Even your parents, man. There's a certain point age that you have to let go about their opinions. You have to stop caring because they're in a place where fear took them. Not every parent. Some of them are great, like in the sense of success, this and that. I believe in respect. Don't misunderstand this, though. Respect is very different, but sometimes you have to let go of their opinions and just do you. Because how can you take, for example, for me, how can I take advice from my family? They always have fear of certain things, and I mean by my father, fear of every freaking thing in the world. And how can I take something from him if I don't think he's anywhere near where I want to be in life? So that should be a fear, and I think that's what's been bothering me. That I'm afraid of getting stuck in a place where you don't move forward, and that's the biggest fear. Certain day and age, you realize the opportunities you had, and you let go. And it brings so many emotions and ideas to your head. Like, why didn't I do this? Was it afraid? Why this fear? And the fear of not being good enough for what you're gonna do is another one, or for another person. That you have to make yourself good enough. Be fearless. Go attack. Um, and just give it all. If you try and you didn't conquer, it's still good. You got knowledge. There's always another time. You think every empire was built just in the first day? Nah, Rome was not built in the first day, and it was one of the greatest empires. But we have to control our fears. Use that fear for inspiration. Use that fear for motivation. That fear is what's stopping you. That's the worst thing in the world, man. You think about it. You think fear of going on a trip, that and you stop from having memories, having from getting to know other people, getting to know places. Um, that's what the school system are teaching us: be fear, be afraid, have fear, limitations, this, that, and I think that's the worst part of what's going on. And I know I'm drifting a little bit. I really don't mean to, but I just want everybody to see that fear is poison. Fear is what stops us. Fear is what is not letting us grow. Fear is what it's just there in the back of your mind telling you can't do it, even though you're a step closer than you were yesterday. And that's what we gotta live for, to be fearless. Or maybe just deal with your fear. 50 Cent has a great book, and I listened to it. And shout out to 50. Didn't know he has such amazing knowledge in his life, the way he talks. But pretty much, I'm just gonna say it my own way. Nah, but it comes from here that fear makes things a little more fun, and that's what I got from it. And I understand, because if you do something you're afraid of, imagine how you're gonna feel at the end. You're gonna feel freaking alive. You're gonna feel, I did it. I was able to accomplish it. And why not give it a try? Why you have to be so afraid? Afraid of flying? Everybody had a friend like that. I used to be afraid of flying. I'm still not comfortable flying by myself. I don't know why. I don't understand. But why not do it? There's different things. People have some fears that to me are just illogical, but to them are very real. It's sad that we can't change some basic things, but we have to live with them. We have to move on. But why not try it? Fear is what you should use as a motivation, as a battery to go to the next level. So if you let fear just take over, it's just gonna make you a person that's not gonna move forward or backwards. It's just gonna stand still, let the world go around, let the world pass by. Just imagine that you're just standing still while everybody keeps moving forward. How scary is that? That's the thing. We have to be uncomfortable to grow. We have to, and that's the fear of being uncomfortable is what people don't want. I used to be one of those people. I'm not successful yet, right? Because I'm not gonna lie. But I was able to improve my life in 1 year, understand, see more of the truth. I'm at the point I want to be, not even close. I'm 1% out of the 100%. Was I able to make changes that are great for me? Yeah. And that's the thing, you have to stop being afraid. You have to take the leap and just go. Even if it's not gonna work out or you feel it might not work out, you still gotta try. The fear is what stops you. Changing jobs, fear of, oh, what if I don't do good? Well, what else you got to lose if you can find a job that is gonna pay you more? You're gonna learn more, right? At the end of the day, is what we learn that gets us paid. Okay, don't be of that kind of person with the promises of a company. No, what if the other company doesn't give me what I need in the sense of tools, this and that? You can get tools, but you have to be fearless so you can grow. You have to embrace that fear and grow with it. And that was the biggest problem I had through my teenage years. I didn't have anybody to actually help me and look out for me. I didn't have anybody to actually go try to do anything more for me. Try to teach me, try to go and try to make me grow. I didn't have that person. I didn't have anybody to really be my mentor, and that messed me up through my teenage years to my 20s. Right now I'm in my 30s, and right now is when I want to grow. And it's funny, in 1 year I changed a lot, but doesn't feel like as much. But I look back and I'm like, yeah, if I would have stayed afraid, I would have just stayed there. So we gotta keep growing. We gotta go do more. Just don't get comfortable. Move, and don't be afraid. And don't understand fear is one thing that is gonna help you grow no matter what. It's just it's hard, and trust me, I know, because I don't really want to get in details right now how I felt, what I used to do, or anything. But I was able to move on fast in 1 year. Trust me. I look back and I just once I started wanting something, that passion took over fear, turned that fear into inspiration, and just made it into something else. And that's what I want for you. That's what I want for everybody. And I want this podcast to be the truth to myself, but I can help you. It's our first episode. I know it's a little bit different, and it's kind of like not there where I wanted to be, but I needed to do it because if I was afraid of starting something where I was gonna go, let's self-improve. We have to make it happen. We have to. This is crazy. You look back, you realize that fear was holding you from doing everything you ever wanted, having everything you ever wanted. Don't you want it now? Fear. Just what is fear? It's nothing. It's just an idea in your mind that is holding you back. It has you chained. Chained. Think about it. And you got the key. You can unlock it. And trust me, we're gonna grow together with this podcast. We're gonna get better on doing things. We're gonna get better at being uncomfortable. And we're gonna get better at everything. So, hey guys, enjoy my first podcast. I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below, and I'm gonna do more with this. Okay. I don't know how it's gonna go, but we have to. We can make it happen for us. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it.